Welcome to Course 4, Foundation, Certified Supply Chain Professional, CSCP, course, by SPAO Academy. Topic 2, Global Supply Chain Networks, Section 2, Supply Chain Optimization, Lesson 2, Large-Scale Network Optimization. Introduction. Welcome back. In the previous lessons, we defined what a supply chain network is and introduced the general concept of optimization, making things better, faster, or cheaper. Now, we are going to tackle the big picture. When we add the word large scale, we are talking about networks that span countries, continents, and involve thousands of products. How does a company like Amazon or Walmart decide where to put their biggest warehouses? That is what this lesson is about. 1. What is large scale? When we say large scale, we aren't just talking about a lot of boxes. We are talking about a network with a high degree of complexity. This complexity usually comes from 3 places: geographic footprint, factories in Vietnam, suppliers in Germany, and customers in the United States. Volume, moving millions of units per year. Decision variables, thousands of choices to make. Which factory makes which product? Which warehouse serves which store? 2. The goal of large-scale optimization. The goal is to design the network to run at the lowest possible cost while still meeting customer demand, service level. However, lowest cost is a balancing act. You have to consider the trade-offs between transportation costs, moving goods from point A to point B, inventory costs, the cost of storing goods in a warehouse, facility costs, the cost of renting, staffing, and operating a factory or warehouse. Beginner tip. Think of it like planning a massive road trip for 1,000 cars at once. You don't just want the cheapest gas, you need to consider hotel costs for the drivers, the fastest routes, and making sure everyone arrives at the right time. 3. Key decisions in large-scale networks. In this type of optimization, we are usually trying to answer 4 major questions. Sourcing. Which suppliers or factories should we use to get our raw materials? Production. How many products should each factory produce? Location, facility location. Where should we build new warehouses or distribution centers? This is a huge decision because it costs millions of dollars. Allocation, flow optimization. Which warehouse should send products to which customer or store to minimize shipping distances? 4. How is it actually solved? You can't just use a simple spreadsheet for this. Companies use advanced computer software and mathematical models. The 2 most common mathematical approaches are network flow models. These are like digital maps of the supply chain. They map out all the nodes, factories, warehouses, stores, and arcs, the trucks, trains, or ships moving between them. The computer calculates the cheapest way to move the required flow through this network. Mixed integer programming, MIP. This sounds complicated, but the integer part usually refers to a yes/no decision. For example, should we open a new warehouse in Singapore? Yes, 1, or no, 0. The computer runs millions of calculations to see which combination of yes and no answers results in the best overall network. 5. Real-world example. The beer game analogy. Imagine a beer company, small scale. 1 brewery, 1 warehouse, delivering to 50 bars in 1 city. Large scale. Breweries in Mexico and Colorado, regional warehouses in Chicago and Atlanta, delivering to 5,000 stores across the USA. Optimization. The computer model might tell the company, if you build a new warehouse in Dallas, you can serve Texas and Louisiana faster. It will cost $10 million to build, but it will save you $3 million per year in shipping costs, so it pays for itself in about 3 years. Summary. Large-scale network optimization is the process of using math and software to make complex strategic decisions about where to place facilities and how to move products across the globe. It helps companies balance cost and service to ensure you get your products on time, while the company stays profitable. I really appreciate you spending your time with me today. If you want to learn more, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Your like means the world to us and helps this channel grow so we can continue bringing you great content. Thanks again, and see you on the next video.